Hey, Vsauce. Penguin here. Who is God? Some people view him as our creator. Some people view him as our redeemer. Some people don't even believe he exists. But why is that? Let's get the big question out of the way. Is he real? Okay, not everyone's going to agree with me when I say this. And a lot of people have different beliefs than me. Yes, I believe God exists. Okay, now listen to me. If there was a God who made this world through logic and reason, then we can use logic and reason to find out, is he real? Let's go by this simple process, which we'll use throughout the entire video. If there was no God, then what are the chances that single-celled organisms evolved to human beings today? What is the chance that there is so much water on Earth and that we have an atmosphere that it gives us the right conditions for us to live? And by that logic, what is the chance that there was more than one God up there who made it all? Because think about it. If you ever try to make a world with a group of people, instead of just imagining a world in your head, there's conflicting ideas. Not everyone's going to agree. So there is a higher chance that someone rigged the system. And I believe this is our God, the one true God. So who or what exactly is our one true God? Well, the Merriam-Webster dictionary defines him as the being in perfect power, wisdom, and goodness, who is worshipped as creator and ruler of the universe. Although I believe you can describe God in just 3 phrases: omnipotent, perfect, and all-loving. Let's go through each phrase and see why. He is omnipotent. But what is omnipotence? Philosophers before have basically defined it as a state of being with power above all else, having never been born or created, and never having a death or an end. An omnipotent being has the power to do whatever they want, except make yourself not omnipotent anymore. This is what I believe God is. How can anything so powerful such as the Big Bang just happen by itself, spontaneously? I know what you might be thinking though. Well, doesn't the Big Bang theory contradict the creation told in Genesis? Well, do you know who thought of the Big Bang theory? Oh, that's right. Gregor Mendel did. Who was Gregor Mendel? He was a priest. What God can be considered in this situation is the prime mover, meaning he can manipulate things behind the scenes in order to get what he wants done. Okay, sure, he's all-powerful, but that doesn't mean he has to be good at his job, right? I mean, doesn't absolute power corrupt absolutely? Well, no. God is perfect. He is all good. He is the best example of life. He is our role model, and he only supports the best in people. Which leads me to my final point. He is all-loving. He loves us more than we can ever begin to conceptualize. He loves us more than parents love their kids, and he loves us more than kids love their parents. But how do we know this? Well, let's give an example. What if there were multiple universes with multiple chances for life to form? We're not that special then, right? Wrong. What is the chance that we're in this universe right now with all of your friends and all of your family? The first answer to come to the top of my mind is that someone out there must have rigged the system. And someone who loves us rigged the system. He put all of the people we love together. And isn't that beautiful? Since not everyone is perfect, he sent his son, Jesus, here down to earth. But what happened to Jesus? He died. He died for us. He created this universe, and then he died on a hill he created. Imagine that, sending out your son just to die. He also gave us special souls so we can persist after death and be with him in heaven. How do we know this, though? Well, we know Jesus existed because 4 separate men wrote 4 different books about him, the Gospels. And honestly, even more men than that. You can plot a cynical plan with one person, but what is the chance an entire group will cooperate with you? We know he created the universe, as discussed earlier in this video. We know he gave us souls because of one part of our body that we can't see in our brain, our consciousness. Recent studies show that there is one part of us that can't be traced back to the brain. That's our consciousness. There must be something else giving it to us, something outside of our bodies. And I believe that the consciousness is partly linked to the soul. And he always does the best for us. But wait, he always does the best for us? Why is there all this death and destruction and negative influences in the world then? Well, that's because God has a plan for us, and his plan for some may be different than others. Ultimately, though, every single one of God's plan for each of us will lead us to heaven, to be with him, because that's all he wants at the end, for us to be back with him. And it's because of this I believe God is all-loving. So who is God? God is the omnipotent, perfect, and all-loving being. And as always, thanks for watching.